Ugh, not this again. Disney's messed up another Marvel movie property. Granted, this was only a so called holiday special, it's yet another outing that fails to impress. But what exactly makes Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special so bad? How could such a beloved cast of characters put out such a mediocre product? If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on all new reviews I put out weekly here at Off the Cover. And without further ado, on to the video. Now, it's no secret that Marvel's Phase 4 stunk it up in theaters. From controversies like Scarlett Johansson's payout for Black Widow, to horrendous and forgettable outings like The Eternals, Disney has managed to completely soil legacy intellectual properties, one after another. I'm beginning to think Disney hates money. It seems like they only want to burn everything to the ground. This is what hiring a bunch of incompetent activists gets us. And it's not like they can't hire competent writers either. Just look at Andor. That show was written thoughtfully and methodically with maturity. But here we are with yet another boring, derivative, soulless product, courtesy of Disney. The Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special begins with a cartoon recollection of a young Peter Quill growing up on Yondu's ship and seemingly missing out on Christmas. So Mantis and Drax set out on a quest to make Peter's Christmas the best yet. They devise a plan to kidnap Kevin Bacon and gift him as a present to Peter. Great, so we're already engaging in human trafficking and thinking it's cute. Mantis and Drax travel to Earth where they engage in a little sightseeing around Los Angeles. They wind up in a gay bar because Disney have to keep on spreading the message and start drinking copious amounts of alcohol. Now, I'm a big fan of scotch myself. In fact, I'm enjoying a frosty glass of Highland Park right now. But heavy drinking isn't something to be seen in a kid's holiday special. This is the first example of this holiday special lacking any Christmas spirit or wholesome fun, and it certainly won't be the last. Mantis and Drax manage to track down Kevin Bacon's house. Here is where the show gets really creepy instead of having holiday cheer. They break into his house so Bacon calls the cops. They chase him out of his own home and beat up the cops that show up because, again, Disney needs to spread the message. After Mantis mind rapes, subdues the cops, she does the same to Kevin Bacon. I guess free will is antithetical to Disney's woke values. They get him back to nowhere, where they put him in a sealed box to give to Quill. Upon opening the present, Peter is absolutely shocked and disgusted at this idea of a gift. Well, I'm glad one character in the MCU has a moral compass not pointing directly south. After a few corny dance numbers, they take Kevin Bacon back to Earth. And then for one final insult, Nebula insults all Hollywood actors by saying Kevin Bacon isn't one of them because I guess insulting the one cameo guest star that agreed to film this trash would have been one step too far. In the conclusion, we find out Mantis is Peter's half-sister. This was wedged in there so forcefully that I was honestly just confused. Why even force this relationship? I see what they were trying to do there, messaging that family is the real gift of the holidays, but that was after they completely shat over everything the holidays stand for: wholesomeness, cheer, and good spirits. I've also got to make a note about the acting here. Normally, I'm a big fan of Chris Pratt, Karen Gillan, and Dave Bautista, but they just did not hit the same stride as in their prior outings. The actors seemed tired and seemed to just be phoning it in. Now, this could be because they had just finished principal production on Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and were asked to come back to film this. I get that they were tired from it. I would be too. And the script was so terrible that they may have even been angry about it. I guess this is a prime example of disgruntled employees doing the bare minimum, and honestly, I don't really blame them. I wouldn't put in 100% effort on a trash script either. Overall, this was an utterly unnecessary use of a beloved Marvel property. The complete lack of holiday cheer and wholesome fun in other holiday specials was truly appalling. It seemed to me that the writers and producers completely missed the point of the holidays and holiday cheer. This was a blatant cash grab to entice new subscribers into a failing platform. But this has been a clear track record for Disney over the last 20 years. They lack the creativity of the original hits that made them the company they are today. So they go on a spending spree to acquire other intellectual properties. But instead of taking those properties to new heights, they end up sucking them dry of any substance. They're like a virus. They consume every resource, and the only way they survive is by buying other properties. Disney is a cesspool that has to get cleaned, and unfortunately, bringing Iger back on board will be more of the same. Terrible, just terrible. I always like to end on a positive note, so here goes. I really do hope we get writers such as the ones on Andor to take the company back from the hands of these woke activist leeches. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more great content.